Have you ever noticed that people born in 1980 seem to see the world in a unique way? They don't think like the generations before or after them. There's something fascinating about the minds of those born in this year. And today, we're going to explore the psychology that makes them think differently. If you're curious about how generational experiences shape behavior, stay tuned, because this is going to be eye-opening. People born in 1980 grew up in a very distinct period of history. They witnessed the tail end of the Cold War, the rise of personal computers, and the birth of the internet. Unlike millennials, they experienced life both with and without constant digital connection. This duality gave them a perspective that's hard to find in younger generations. They know what it feels like to wait for answers, to memorize phone numbers, and to play outside without a smartphone in hand. At the same time, they adapted to a rapidly changing technological world, making them both traditional and progressive thinkers. This generational shift created a unique psychological blend. People born in 1980 tend to value independence, but they also understand collaboration. They are self-reliant because they grew up learning to solve problems on their own. But they are also open to teamwork because they witnessed major societal changes that required cooperation. This combination often makes them innovative, capable of thinking outside the box, resilient in the face of uncertainty. Another interesting trait is their relationship with risk. Growing up in an era of economic fluctuations like the early 80s recession, people born in this year developed a cautious approach to money and life decisions. They are not reckless, but they are willing to take calculated risks if it aligns with long-term goals. This mindset often allows them to see opportunities others miss, and to act strategically where others act impulsively. People born in 1980 also tend to have a heightened sense of nostalgia. They grew up with classic music, iconic movies, and cultural milestones that define their formative years. This nostalgia isn't just sentimental, it shapes the way they make decisions and approach life. It influences their tastes, their work ethic, and even their relationships. They appreciate stability, but they also crave experiences that connect them to meaningful memories. This balance between sentimentality and practicality is a key part of their psychological makeup. Communication is another area where people born in 1980 think differently. They are old enough to understand the value of face-to-face interaction, but young enough to embrace digital communication. They often excel at reading social cues and understanding nuance, skills that younger generations sometimes struggle with in a world dominated by texting and social media. This ability to navigate both worlds gives them an edge in both personal and professional relationships. Interestingly, research shows that people born around 1980 often develop a strong sense of purpose early in life. They grew up watching the world change rapidly and learn that action matters. They are often driven, ambitious, and motivated to leave a lasting impact. At the same time, they are pragmatic. They understand that idealism must be balanced with reality. This combination of vision and practicality sets them apart and explains why many innovators, leaders, and creative thinkers come from this generation. Another defining psychological trait is adaptability. Life in the 80s and 90s demanded flexibility. Technology was evolving, economies were shifting, and cultural norms were changing. Those born in 1980 learned to adjust quickly, to pivot when necessary, and to embrace change rather than fear it. This adaptability makes them resilient in times of crisis and capable of handling uncertainty better than many others. It's also important to note their values. People born in 1980 often prioritize authenticity and integrity. They were raised in a world that valued honesty, hard work, and commitment. Yet they've seen the rise of more superficial cultural trends. This contrast often drives them to seek genuine connections, meaningful work, and long-term fulfillment rather than chasing short-lived success. Their decisions are influenced not just by practicality, but by a deep desire to live authentically. If you've ever met someone born in 1980, you might have noticed these traits in action. A careful thinker who balances tradition and innovation. A person who values meaningful experiences, and someone who can navigate both the physical and digital worlds effortlessly. Their minds are shaped by a unique combination of historical events, technological evolution, and cultural shifts, which gives them a perspective that is rare and powerful. So, if you were born in 1980, embrace your unique psychology. And if you interact with people from this generation, pay attention. They see the world differently. And understanding their mindset can give you insights into human behavior that few others possess. If you found this video fascinating and want to uncover more secrets of the mind and generational psychology, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the PsychoX community. Every week, we dive deep into the hidden patterns that drive human behavior and reveal truths that can change the way you see the world. Remember, the human mind is endlessly fascinating, and understanding it is the first step to mastering your own life.